Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the Honorable President of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Dr. Arif Alvi. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, we envision an inclusive future, a future that embraces diversity and recognizes the differences based on race, color, creed, and disability, and have no place in an open, progressive society. The national anthem refers to our country as Tarjumane Mazi, Shane Hal, Jane Istakbal, interpreter of our history, glory of our present, the very soul of our future. Richard Gary, founder of the Deaf Reach program, has shown us with this national anthem what the soul of this inclusive future looks like. Ladies and gentlemen, artists, educators, thinkers, leaders, Mr. President, Sir, welcome to the 10th edition of the School of Tomorrow, A World of Tomorrow Reimagined. We are honored to have our esteemed chief guest, President of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Dr. Arif Alvi, with us today. We thank you. We thank you, sir, for taking the time from your busy schedule and joining us today. Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift," which is why they call it the present. Ladies and gentlemen, this weekend, we use this gift of now to unveil the mystery that is tomorrow. The discussions, presentations, interviews, and exhibitions will give us all a window into the wonderful possibilities and potential the future holds. I would now like to call to the podium Burhan Khan for recitation of the Holy Quran, followed by translation by Maha Naz Jitoi.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الرحمن علم القرآن خلق الإنسان علمه البيان الشمس والقمر بحسبان والنجم والشجر يسجدان والسماء رفعها ووضع الميزان ألا تطغوا في الميزان وأقيموا الوزن بالقسط ولا تخسروا الميزان والأرض وضع للعنام فيها فاكهة والنخل ذات الأكمام والحب ذو العصف والريحان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان
I seek refuge in Allah from the rejected Satan. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, the Rahman, the All-Merciful, Allah has taught the Quran. He has created man. He has taught him how to express himself. The sun and the moon are bound by a fixed calculation, and the vine and the tree both prostrate to Allah. He raised the sky high and has placed the scale, so that you should not be wrongful in weighing. Observe the correct weight with fairness and do not make weighing deficient. As for the earth, He has placed it for creatures, in which there are fruits, and date palms having sheaths, and the grain having chaff, and fragrant flowers. So, O mankind and jinn, which of the blessings of your Lord will you deny?
صدق الله العظيم.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite to the podium a truly remarkable person. She has played a pivotal role not only shaping the educational landscape in Pakistan, but empowering women both home and abroad. 62% of Beacon House employees are women, with a very high percentage in upper management. She has charted the course of this organization since 1975, taking it from milestone to milestone. Recipient of the Satara-e-Isar for her philanthropic and humanitarian contributions, and the Women Power 100 Award for her positive impact at a national and international level. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our chairperson, Mrs. Nasreen Kasuri.
Honorable Chief Guest, the President of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Dr. Arya Falvi, distinguished guests, dear colleagues, friends, students, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum, and a very good morning to all of you. On this occasion, I would like to extend a very special welcome to the President of Islamic Republic of Pakistan for taking out the time from his busy schedule to grace this occasion. I do realize that there has been a crisis in the country, and he must be deeply involved, one crisis after another, but the fact that he is here today, this morning, shows that he has a commitment to education. I would also like to welcome all the speakers and moderators whose presence is a source of strength and inspiration to this event. I instead sincerely hope that all of you who attend this conference take away something of intrinsic value. Guests, speakers, and delegates, this is a particularly significant occasion for me for several reasons. It is significant, of course, because it marks the 43rd anniversary of Beacon House. It is significant because it reflects our commitment to the continued growth and development of education. And it is significant because it provides an important opportunity to connect with our past with our future aspirations. It is also significant because we feel that the school of tomorrow is a school for everyone, irrespective of their social status, as it will provide a learning platform that can be accessed by all. We feel that a school of tomorrow will be an equalizer. Today we have these differences between elitist education and between state sector education. The school of tomorrow and technology will prove to be an equalizer and will provide an equal opportunity to all those who can afford it and those who cannot afford it. A world of tomorrow reimagined provides a setting to deepen our social discourse by introducing inspirational new ideas and solutions to the manifold challenges faced across the globe. This unique event brings together members of the public with leaders, thinkers from Pakistan and around the world, along with a cast of talented and outspoken young people, I hope not too outspoken, but anyway, to discuss emerging issues within contemporary societies and how these may contribute to a better future for our children and their progeny. These conferences are very important in developing in people the ability to think of future trends today and to prepare the young people for the challenges that lie ahead. We don't always want to be followers, and if we all think collectively, we should be able to pave our path in a way that is fit for the future. We want that in the decades to come, we in Pakistan may also become leaders in bringing about change that prepare young people for tomorrow. It takes courage and foresight to be a pioneer. Let us all look forward and not dwell on the past. Let's not look back when we plan. Let's look ahead. Let's look forward. There is an understandable tendency to make future plans based on past experiences and to model the way based on that. Needless to say, this is not terribly progressive and will always keep us looking back. I remember as a teacher when I was in the classroom, and believe it or not, I was in the classroom. And when I used to teach, I used to think the way I was taught. I used to think of all the good teachers who taught me. Without knowing that there was a future, I was always look back to my own experience. To some extent, yes, that one should do, good experiences, but the point is that now the future, it's a very, very exciting and a scary future with technology. A world of tomorrow reimagined is based on the following 5 dimensions: a symbiotic future, a balanced future, an unknown future, an expressive future, an inclusive future. All the 5 dimensions are crucial to a world of tomorrow, and I think there could easily be an independent conference on each one of them. But because of paucity of time, we have tried our best to cover each one of them as best as possible. I'm sure you will find many interesting sessions under each dimension. Just a short recap of those of you who may be new and not familiar with Beacon House. We opened our doors to students on the 4th of November, which is tomorrow, 1975, which means that we are now a mature 43 years of age. We feel very privileged to have served the cause of education and to have supplemented the efforts of the government in educating the generations of tomorrow. We pioneered the advent of the private sector education that you witness today. It may come to you as a surprise to know that around 40% of primary school-going children are being educated in private schools, not in Beacon House, but in private schools. And private schools range from 200 rupees a month to 30, 40,000 rupees a month. So it's a huge, very large range. What would have happened to these children where would they have, had there been no private schools? And today these schools are as good as any in the developed world and are also the largest providers of opportunities to educated youth, especially women, for whom teaching is a favored profession. The Beacon House Group today operates out of 8 countries and has a strength of 685 students. That's being very exact. It keeps changing every day, actually. The Beacon House Group offers various options targeted for affordability of different income groups across Pakistan. We have to date graduated 97,000 plus students from Matric, IDBP, O, and A-level. Our results have always been a source of pride as students secure the very highest grades and are able to secure admissions to the top universities in the world. And it's a matter of great pride to see our students serving their country as useful members of society in many different walks of life. We now also have children of our alumni joining our schools, which makes us greatly appreciative. Beacon House provides career guidance to students. It also helps with college placements and has been exceptionally successful in helping students with admissions into some of the best universities of the world. In the last 5 years, we were able to secure scholarships to the tune of 25 billion in PKR, in Pakistani rupees, with 15,000 plus total university acceptances. Money saved is money earned. We are not exporters, but these scholarships represent a considerable saving of foreign exchange, which would have otherwise gone out of the national exchequer. We are tasked with the responsibility of creating a human resource which will become the driving engine of progress and development in this country. Beacon House is characterized by quality education of international standard. We've always believed that a teacher is the center of a good teaching and learning environment. And it is for this reason that Beacon House has always laid great stress on teacher training. Beacon House has always been a strong advocate of social responsibility and is committed to providing public and community service through a series of wide-ranging activities. Premier DLC, one of our training and consultancy firms, has contributed widely to the public sector under public-private partnership. In the last 4 years, we have trained approximately 30,000 teachers and head teachers from the state sector and assessed over 20,000 students in Punjab, Sindh, and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. In 1617, Beacon House assumed responsibility for 48 government primary schools in the Gujranwala district, where 10,200 students are currently enrolled. In addition to hiring and managing teaching and non-teaching staff at these schools, Beacon House also invested over 30 million Pak rupees towards uplifting the physical infrastructure, including new classrooms, toilets, boundary walls, furniture, and other facilities. In continuation with such initiatives, we have also adopted a government high school in the Khairpur district. Beacon House consistently donates resources such as computers, furniture, books, and other equipment to schools. We have donated approximately 200,000 books and 35,000 notebooks to the Sindh Education Foundation. Beacon House continues to work in collaboration with NGOs to provide teacher training and to initiate capacity building program in public and not-for-profit schools. According to Klaus Schwab, the founder and executive chairman of the World Economic Forum, technology is going to revolutionize almost every sector, leading to the demise of many traditional professions. Economic and political power will be determined less by a country's size than by its technological superiority. I think you've all heard, Mr. President, you've heard of the Watson computer, have you? Which is going to be the doctor of the future. So when I want to go and get my filling done, I'll ask Watson, which robot is going to do the job best? So it's going to be the world of tomorrow is a world that we can look forward to, but frankly, I feel a little bit apprehensive. Technology has made a tremendous impact on people, businesses, and societies as a whole. As the world has become technically advanced, people have also become exceedingly dependent on technology in order to make their lives easier and comfortable. In fact, it appears as if technology has power over human behavior. The development of technology has evoked a range of emotions in people where some view it as a great evil, which is gradually diminishing our humanity. Others view it as a way to bring the world closer together and to help solve our greatest challenges. Technology is an equalizer. It's an equalizer. There are so many things that in the years to come, in the decades to come, which will be affordable across the board. So it is, to a great extent, an equalizer. Regardless of these viewpoints, everyone believes that technology has transformed our world for the better. We must, however, not get carried away by technology. We need to find a balance between the hype associated with digitalized learning and the basic literacy and numeracy skills that teachers need to acquire through their school-age years. Schools need to prepare students for a more rapid change than ever before, to learn for jobs that have not been created, to tackle societal changes that we cannot yet imagine, to use technologies that have not yet been invented. Today, the challenge is to make teaching profession of advanced knowledge and workers to work with a high level of professional autonomy within a collaborative future. They work as competent professionals, ethical educators, collaborators, learners, innovators, designers, transformational leaders, and community builders. Before I end, I would also like to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors and partners for a World of Tomorrow Reimagined, without whom this event would not have been possible. Thank you very much, lead sponsors, United Bank Limited, the Beacon House Schools. Beacon House Schools is also a sponsor. Event sponsors, Menu, Adamji Insurance Company, Walls, North Noodles. And our event partners, T2F, Dolman Mall, Nextlinks, FM 91. Thank you once again, sponsors and partners. Your support of a World of Tomorrow not just speaks of your commitment to education, but also your vision for creating a better future for generations to come. I would also like to thank the teams at the Beacon House Regional Office South and the head office for organizing the event. There are too many people for me to possibly name, but you all know who you are. Thank you and enjoy the event. And thank you again, Mr. President, for being here this morning. Thank you.